Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to That Some Idea. I'm Erica. If you are returning, hey. If you are new here, subscribe, come hang out. I am going to do a very large collective haul today. I'm probably going to break it into two parts, but I went on a shopping spree at HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Burlington co-factories because we're gearing up for summer. And where I live in the northern part of the United States, in May, you just never know if it's gonna be May. For all my millennials out there, you can have a week where it's like 75, sunny, going up into the 80s, and the next week it's like, just kidding, we're going back down into the 80s and it's gonna rain, or we're going back down into the 50s and it's gonna rain, which is what it's doing today. It's in the 50s, it's cold, it's raining. So I thought I'd share with you all the things that I got for when it gets warmer, in terms of clothes for my kiddos, clothes for myself. I grabbed more stuff for my garden. I grabbed fun foodie finds, and then I grabbed a lot of beauty finds that I'm trying to sort of get myself back into my beauty routine. I was outside this weekend in my backyard getting my landscaping ready for my fairy garden to build. Videos are coming. If you have been following along on the journey of all the things that I have been collecting, the videos are coming. But I had a ball cap on and the whole top of my forehead just broke out. So I'm a little clean faced today because I'm trying to keep my skin from breaking out again. So there's a lot of good beauty products in here as well. But let's break this into two parts. Without further ado, grab a drink, come hang out, and let's get into this haul. Okay, so we're gonna start with TJ Maxx and HomeGoods. My TJ Maxx and HomeGoods are connected to each other, so I definitely had fun running around both stores and just throwing things into the cart as I went. So let's start off in there. First things first, I grabbed these not necessarily for the glasses themselves. I grabbed them for what's inside of them to, again, go with my lemon theme in the summer. These are plastic wine glasses or water goblets, whichever you prefer, but they have reusable ice cubes in them and they are shaped like lemon slices. So I did grab two of these specifically for the reusable ice cubes inside, because I'm going to put them with my lemon themed decor. So if I'm, making iced tea or mimosas, we can put lemons inside and they won't water anything down. So grab two of those, and these were $3.99 a piece. And then I grabbed a big box, 24 count of the coffee Keurig cups. This is the vanilla cream puff flavored coffee Keurig cups. These are great. This was $11.99. Usually in my grocery store, stuff like this goes for $19.99 or $22.99. So to get it for $11.99, I put it in the cart. And then I'm trying to find fun ways to sort of zhuzh up, I guess, my pasta nights. And I saw these and thought this would be fun. So I grabbed 2 packs of them. They were $4.99 a piece. These are the 5-color pasta bags. There's all kinds of different shapes in it. You can see the spirals, you can see penne, you can see heart-shaped ones, you can see flower-shaped ones, you can see macaroni-shaped ones, just all kinds of things. I thought, you got to get picky eater kids to eat. 5-color pasta it is for pasta night. So 2 of those. And then something for myself to have, maybe with the Keurig cups, maybe with my own coffee. I have another haul coming up that I got from Shein, that I've gotten sort of into my coffee snob era, and I bought something that I'm super excited to show you all. But in order to go with my coffee, I picked up a package of these just to see how they taste, if I like them. I don't know where'd the price tag go? Oh, there it is. I can't read it. It was $5.99. This is the Biscottoni al Caramello, and it's biscotti that you can dip into your coffee. So I grabbed one of those to indulge myself. And then you can never have too much of this. I picked up one to put into my pantry for, you know, just stashing away into my pantry. I grabbed 100% pure avocado oil. I love to cook with either avocado oil or olive oil. Super healthy, super great as an alternative for you. So I did grab one of these. This is a glass bottle by Villa Rosa, and this was $7.99. So not too bad for this big bottle. This is 16.9 full ounces. And then I have mentioned also in previous hauls, I know my Marty.com hauls, I have purchased things. I love tea. I love tea in the afternoon, especially after I switch from coffee in the morning. Because if I could have an intravenous drip of coffee in my arm, I would. But too much coffee can also be a bad thing. So I switched to herbal tea in the afternoon. I picked up one of these because I thought it was so pretty, and I wanted to try all of the tea that was in it. And I'll read off some of the flavors that are in here. But this is beautiful. And this is gonna go with some of my tea sets that I have. If you've seen one of my shorts, on my shorts playlist, I did a Mother's Day tea party vignette on my buffet. Go check that out. I will link that. And this will just be a wonderful addition to my tea sets. This is hand-blown glass. This was $19.99, so I did splurge on this a little, but I think it was worth it to me. It has organic bio tea in it, and some of the flavors, there's 14 pyramid tea flavors in here. There's green tea, white tea, matcha green tea, jasmine green tea, lychee black tea, and passion fruit white tea. So all kinds of fun flavors to try as I switch to tea in the afternoon and in the evening when I'm reading and when I'm hanging out. $19.99, love it. There so it doesn't break on me. Okay, and then TJ Maxx and HomeGoods are notorious for getting you when you're in the checkout aisle. And boy, did they get me these next several items. I was by myself, and you know how you just have to stand in line and wait? And you're just slowly creeping up the lines until they call the next person. And every time I would look to the side, I would be like, ooh, I want that. Ooh, I want that. I grabbed two of these in two different flavors because they smelled insane. And I had to add them to my perfume collection. These are by Sand and Fog. And they are eau de parfum oils, and I got it in sweet apple, and I got it in banana cream. And literally and figuratively, this smells bananas. It is so good. You're just gonna smell like a banana cream pie wherever you go. These also were a little pricey. I did splurge on these, but again, that checkout aisle got me. These were $14.99 a piece. The candy, the sweet apple has more of a candy scent to it. So you can pair it, I would say, with something in the fall, like if you want to do a vanilla with this and bring it down a little bit more. It would blend really well with another scent like vanilla. So I did pick up those. I couldn't resist. And the other thing, I gotta pull it over here because it's massive. The other thing that I could not pass up in that checkout aisle, he was hanging out. He's going in the garden. He was $14.99, and I love him. And he came home with me because he went into the cart. This massive garden turtle. I just can't. You can't. Look at him. Look at him. His big yellow back. Just, oh, he's so cute. He's handcrafted in Vietnam. He's made of some sort of concrete clay material. I'm not sure. He's hollow on the inside, but he's pretty heavy, so he's not gonna blow away. I have a feeling my son will probably name him, because my son usually does name all the creatures. So we'll have to find a name for him. When we put him outside in the garden. But he was $14.99 and he had to come home with me. And then the rest of the things that I got at TJ Maxx and HomeGoods are more like summer clothes for myself, because I realized that I'm lacking in some of like pretty short sleeve blouses for the summer. I just haven't paid attention to it, or I've also done a big purge of my closet and things just didn't make it. So I needed to up on some of my stuff. And then in May, in the northern part of the United States, we hit one day where it was 80 degrees and I was gonna put shorts on to my son. Nothing fit. we had a tough morning and I was like, I need to go and grab you shorts because you're growing and you don't fit into anything. So I did grab several things for my son and a couple of things for my daughter as well. And TJ Maxx is great for this stuff. Like, you can get multi-sets, which is exactly what I did. I just went down the aisle and went ham and grabbed sets. I grabbed a 2-pack of boy shorts for $14.99. Easy to use, gray and black, can't go wrong. My son loves the superheroes, so we grabbed a 3-piece set. This was $9.99, and all of the Marvel characters. You can't go wrong. Pair of shorts. I love it when they do the sets. But you kind of have to watch yourself, because the more you put in, you're kind of like, oh, how much did I get? I grabbed this pretty blue set for him. This Adidas set. This was $9.99. Good name brand clothes. And these should last him a while. I grabbed him more of like a vacation south of France with khaki shorts. Something cute. $9.99 for that as well. Is that all I got for him? Yeah, that was all I got for my son. He kind of hit the jackpot in this one. But for my daughter, she's starting to get into a little bit more of her girly phase and coming out of her sort of tomboy phase, and she asked for summer dresses, and I thought these were just so pretty for her. Just pretty paisley floral summer dresses for her. And this also was $9.99. Apparently it was $9.99 day at TJ Maxx and I just wasn't paying attention. But that's for my daughter. And then for myself, I ended up, my favorite color is yellow. If you haven't guessed already from the turtle. But I did pick this up. This is by Cynthia Rowley. And this is actually a 2-piece set. It's more of like a sweatshirt style short sleeve shirt. I thought was really pretty for the summertime to wear with like khaki shorts. And you've seen me with, you know, my hair up in a ponytail, and I love to throw these in, these sort of scarves. So I thought that was really pretty to add to my wardrobe. So grab that. This was $19.99. And I also grabbed more of like a linen style striped shirt for the summer, for the beach. This was on sale. This was $9.99. It's pretty sort of short sleeve striped linen shirt to add. I did end up getting true linen as well. This is more of a linen blend, but this is true linen. This is a long sleeve shirt, sort of like the one that I'm wearing. And it's neutral color, and this was on sale for $20. It was originally, what did this go for? $24.99. But it was on sale. So I love to roll the sleeves and sort of wear a white top underneath. So, and linen's really breathable. So I grabbed that for myself as well for the summertime. And I also grabbed myself a long flowy floral skirt. I don't know why that came out so weird, but yeah, I did grab a long flowy summer skirt for myself, which I thought was just versatile and really pretty when we go on vacation just to wear. And this was $19.99, I think. Yes, did I read that right? Yeah, it was $19.99. So I thought that was really pretty. And it does have an extra layer on underneath of it, which is nice, just to hide the underwear line. And that is everything I got from TJ Maxx and HomeGoods. And I think on part 2, I'll go into Marshalls and Burlington. So stay tuned. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, come hang out longer, and I'll see you all on the next go around for part 2.